Welcome back, let me restart. Engineers, welcome back. The race problem, and today's problem is getting through some multiplayer races. I have not done this in a while, and I've got a new set of headphones and microphones, so yeah, and I'm also doing this differently. Watching it on the laptop whilst voicing from the phone, so yeah, I thought it synced up quite nicely. And at the moment we're just checking in on ranked and checking against the best player in the lobby, see what we have to go against. Race is complete. I had 6 and they had 93. Anyway, into quality. I'm not going to show too much. Across the line we set P1, which is always nice to see, and a different type of livery to what you may have seen. Yeah, it's not my favourite, but it'll do quite nicely. 21.9 from us puts us pole position by 1.4 seconds to game snow. Goes quite well with my name, Cold Fall. Anyway, just checking on where we lost and gained time. Pretty much everywhere we gained time. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm back, and I'll probably go away again for another 3 years. Yeah, I'm ever the inconsistent. Changing tyre pressures because the tyres were getting a bit too cold during quali, so you want to keep your tyres at an optimal temperature range, so I increased them to do so. And yeah, just waiting for everyone to ready up, and hopefully we can get a clean race in ranked. And yeah, I can tell you it's less than optimal racing. As we get ready for 5 red lights, they are out and it's away we go. Get an okay start. It's wheel spin central as we head towards turn 1. We seem to have got a clear run into the corner, dive bomb, so we let the space, we've been pushed and we've been spun round, and yeah, I think I jinxed it earlier. Gonna try and go through we tried to go through the chevrons, realised that our turning angle was less than optimal, so we just went straight through. And
no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Luckily we got away with no damage from that. Checking in with Jeff, and yeah, we've got a couple of cars spinning off to the side, and yeah, hopefully we can just avoid all the carnage and gain some more positions as everyone just comes off the track, as there's another yellow flag. And whoa, that was a bit close. Anyway, end lap 1.
4th position, you're in 4th position. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Our gap to first place is 8.2 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 5 laps till the end.
So we've got 5 laps to, well, 4 now to close in an 8.2 second gap, as migrating host comes up in the bottom, meaning going to desync the lobby quite a bit. As the car that was in front of us, you would have seen on the straight to Parabolica, is no longer there. And yeah, I got a bit worried that I was the only driver in the race, so I tried to check, but I couldn't. I thought Race Director showed the icon, but it didn't. People have appeared now, back on circuit, but yeah, the car that was ahead of me is now quite far away. Anyway, still P4, and closing in on the top 3 ahead. Migrating host comes back up again, and if you look on the dash, you would have seen my time is frozen and my delta is frozen.
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, I don't quite know what's happened. As you gain 3 position with the guy who goes off the chain. Blue flags for the default livery car. And going through Lesmo 1 and 2, can we get this guy for P2? Seems like it's going to be quite easy. We closed in quite a lot on him. He does seem to be lagging all over the place though, so we're going to back off and just wait a little bit, you know, maybe he makes a mistake, go through a Scary. He did make a mistake, but couldn't quite capitalise on it. So we may have to just get him into the run towards the first game. I should mention that this was about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, if you see yourself and you're like, why do I remember this so incorrectly? It's because it was quite a while ago.
Final lap of the race.
Thanks, Jeff. Take P2 from the car behind us now, and there's P1. Maybe close in, but I think it'd be quite a reach if we tried to. As come across the line to the end of that lap, come across the line in P2, but we've somehow won the race. Yeah, I don't quite get how that's worked. And yeah, we tried to see if there's anyone that made contact with us at the beginning of the race to try and find out who that was. Because in ranked lobbies you can kick the person, so yeah, we're just trying to find out who did so we can kick them, because you never want people like that to race with. But yeah, don't get how we won, but I'd take it nonetheless, as yeah, I don't think the guy behind us had penalties, so I don't know. Anyway, 2 races until promotion. We'll include those 2 races and see if we do get promoted at the end of those 2 races. And yeah, this is the podium pass, last podium pass. And as you can see, yeah, the only penalties, 2 second ones, and weren't close enough to them to be 2 seconds, so I don't know. And just looking, no, we didn't make contact with anyone, but did anyone make contact with us? No one made contact with us, so we'll just have to find out after. And anyway, in China, we left the lobby. It kicked us out, I believe, and we've gone back into the lobby to look at the best people. And yeah, just comparing my stats to their stats. And track vote, gonna go Mexico, I believe it was. Yeah, Mexico. And yeah, we're gonna go with the Butte car livery. It was a Butte in my eyes when I started the game, but it's less of a Butte now. And yeah. In regards, yeah, I've got no push to talk, so they can't hear me. And ready up for the Mexican Grand Prix, and just checking that we've got the correct car. And yeah, quick way to learn how to, quick way to improve your thingy, yeah, your what do you call it? Your ranked rank is time from quali, so that you're back of the grid for the race. And then yeah, as we skip through all this, because I needed to do some humanly things, I'm back now. As oh, what do you call it? Yeah, start at the back, avoid all the carnage, and yeah, it worked. It worked really well on F1 2020, so we'll find out if it works here on 2021. Have done some ranked before this. Did it quite early in the game. I mean, it still is early. It still is quite early, and actually, is it? It's the 11th month. And the game came out in the 7th month. Not quite 5 lights between them two, but the 5 lights have gone out, and we get a poor start, just letting the other 2 drivers ahead bed into the race, and hopefully they take each other out. Doesn't seem like the guy behind has got a good enough start to do so. He's gone wide at turn 1, and that's the thing with wheel. in cockpit cam, you can't really tell where the driver is when you turn the wheel, because the wheel gets in the way. Anyway, just staying in third, not too much going on. See if we can close in on these two and cleanly get past them, and that will improve my safety rating, and maybe we could even get past them. Improve my safety rating in this race because we were so clean. We'll just have to find out. Anyway, going through the high-speed chicane, he's lost guy in front. Didn't quite make the chicane without cutting it, so I'm sure that would be a warning. And he definitely track extended there. As we go into the stadium section, losing touch with P1 a bit, as P2 messes up the end of the stadium section as we try and get a good run on him down into turn 1. Got overtake on, no DRS yet, not for another lap. We're closing in, we're going to go to the inside as he defends the outside. Bit dangerous from him there. His swipes, I mean, it seemed to be a bit lag because he ghosted. Don't think we've got any damage. I think we're going to check in a minute if we do. Nope, we just skip to lap, end of lap 2, start lap 3. See if we can get a better run. And
DRS is now enabled.
This DRS is enabled. We can't use it yet because the DRS detection point was before lap 3, which yeah, good way to find out if you're going to get DRS or not. We back out, going into turn 1. I'm going to see if we can go around the outside. It's doing it quite well. Going into turn 2, we're just going to get turned in on, and then that's front wing damage, and yeah, kind of ruined our chances of getting P1 if we had them in the first place. Lap 4, we went really wide into the final corner there. See if we can get a good running in into lap 4. We've got DRS on the main straight for the first time now. See if we can close in, closing in. Can we get the overtake done? We're going to go to the inside, and he's not done anything. We're going into turn 1. He's squeezed us quite a bit. Going into turn 3, a little bit of contact there, and I've lost out, and we are now low on EOS and still in third place. Going through the high-speed chicanes, yeah, lots of downforces and really ruined.
Line that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
So yeah, it seems like we've got minor front wing damage, and that was the end of the race. P3, and yeah, just ended the race and P3. Not much we could have done there, as the AI just crashes into the other AI. Really odd. Yeah. It was an okay race, from what I can remember. Yeah, just some people don't like getting overtaken. And yeah, but stayed at 100% safety rating on level B, so that was really good. And yeah, we could have got fast lap, just yeah, but looked at his name and gonna report him, because why not? Cheating for I mean, it kind of is petty from my side, but you gotta do it sometimes. You can't let them win. And I say that. I didn't rage, which is good, as we head to Australia next for the third race in this. And we're already going for almost half this video now. So if you have enjoyed so far, please make sure you hit the like button. And yeah, we can continue to do this, even though it takes about 3 years for me to upload between videos. Luckily this time it was only 3 weeks, not 3 years, so that would be a bit exaggerating. It was only 3 months, and I decided to be a bit of a daredevil and voted to kick, well, actually debating whether to. Unfortunately, we didn't do it in time. Gonna load our setup and you can see, I was going to try and see how long ago this actually was, but yeah, I didn't quite. What did I upload 3 weeks ago? I know I did do something. Oh yeah, that's right. The top 50 moments from last year's game, like 4 months early, late, not early, late. Anyway, end of the quality naps now. We did retire, making sure that we stayed at the back, and it took us out in the previous race. It's starting second for this race, so hopefully we got a little bit of distance between the two of us, so it won't cause us too much damage in this one. But you never know. People are quite edgy all the time, but do seem to be in a good position, starting last. And we got one person behind us after they joined midway through quali, I assume. But hopefully they won't be too much of a they won't make too much of an impact in this race, considering this could be our final race on safety rating B before we get safety rating A, which hopefully we do get, because that will be quite good. Anyway, as we get ready for the 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix, and they go out and we get an okay start, but we car in front of us didn't, so we backed out as we head towards turn 1. Is there carnage? Yes, there is someone going wide. Turn 2, making a lot of damage. Yeah, we almost ran into him, and then we lose the rear end out of turn 2, and we drop to P8. And towards turn 3 then, someone goes really wide, and we get underneath to no, because the white car in front of us got blocked as well. They're going to try and go round the outside of him in turn 5. He spun, and so did he. That didn't quite make sense. Let me redo that. Nope, I spun. Okay, all 3 of us spun. Basically, 3 corners, we all spun. Yeah, well, I couldn't tell if we made contact and that's why they spun, but either way. Lap 2, and we're going through the second sector.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:32.7.
We've got 4 seconds to the car in front. See if we can close that in. We've got yellow flags. Turn 13, we've got 2 cars on the left. And we're now in P4. There's thank you, Jeff, for telling us it's green flags. As we head towards lap 3, the DRS lap. And I'm gonna ask Jeff.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:24.4. Okay,
so yeah,
DRS
we're
is now available.
2.2 seconds behind the fastest lap overall. So I don't think we're gonna quite get that. It's yellow flags into turn 5. Now into turn 6. There's the car. See if we can close in and get a podium. Did try and go towards the rear of his car, but then the way he was spinning, it makes it all awkward. But luckily he reversed back onto the gravel as the car on the right hand side. There, you may have seen. Quite
okay,
further,
gap ahead is 10.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs.
So yeah, we're not going to close in a 10.3 second gap to the leader, so we're just going to consolidate P2 as we head on to the final lap of the Australian Grand Prix. One of these calmer races and just picking up places that other people have decided to give up. It's not always that bad.
Gap to car in front is 9.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:26.3. You're gaining by a full second per lap. Good job.
So we did start gaining, but yeah, it seems like it's a bit too late. It's yellow flags. There's the guy gone on.
Clear.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Them. Don't want to gender assume. Anyway, there's the guy that took us out. That wins the race, and we follow P2 once again behind him, but we weren't that far behind, about 8, 7 seconds. I'm fiddling with something, I shouldn't be, probably hear that. Yeah, not too bad, as we do get driver of the day for making up 6 positions. We didn't really make any overtakes, they were all just from other people's mistakes. But sometimes you got to do that, because not everything's always going to go to plan. And it stays the same silver player rank as the whole thing. And this popped into my head whilst editing. God. Yeah, I can be cringy sometimes, but that was really funny to me. But yeah, I think that was week 8 of no, it was quite a while ago. But yeah, no longer are we in safety rating C, we're now safety rating A, and yeah, there's fun. I don't want to say fun while it lasted, but yeah, it was okay. I was just seeing if he took anyone out this time, but no, he didn't. And just speeding everything up, as I'm trying to. As you'll see, we're in the same lobby twice, and I'm gonna go back to the Italy race to see who took us out and see if we can, you know, get them to stop doing it by politely asking. We had to turn 1. We had a comfortable lead, and then guy in P2 dives us, and then that is some dirty driving there. I've recently just had a shower and I think I need to go take another one with how dirty that was. Honestly. Yeah, I was cautious of that guy there because I thought he was going to try and take me out. Luckily he didn't. But yeah, my gamer instincts did see him, so I was cautious. But now, I'm going to look at it in more detail, try and find out who this guy was. Obviously you can't change the driver, and yeah, at this point I was trying to find who he was, but I couldn't. I was trying to get a point where I could see my car, and then I was just going to try and zoom in to see where it said he was on the dash, because that'd tell me where he was, obviously. But mirror. You can obviously see he's turning left where I am, because I was right in front of him, turning left. You could have just turned right, but can straighten your neck. P2. I'm P2. Great, absolutely wonderful. So we're gonna zoom back a bit. He seems to be that guy in 4th. This one, yeah. I recognise the same livery, basic livery. Just gonna try and see if it tells us where he was. I do realise now that he's the 4th car, so don't go shouting in the comments, please. Instead, just give me improvements on video quality, because yeah, common sense you can't really do for me. Flaccid Spear, there we go. Flaccid Spear 97, he was the one that took me out. Just checking. Well, he did get sideswiped, but then he did continuously drive into me there, so yeah, that's why I weren't quite happy there. But I'm gonna see if you can get into a new ranked lobby with safety rated A drivers, and hopefully we'd have much more fun in those ones than these 3 races. They were okay, but yeah. What date was it? The 1st of November. Wow, this really? Wow. It wasn't that long ago then. Huh. 4 weeks tomorrow. 4 weeks. Your yesterday, my tomorrow. Huh. Anyway, we've accidentally gone into the wrong thing. We meant to go into ranked play, not weekly event. But yeah, and you'll notice previous 2 lobbies we tried to get into were Race at Imla. What about this one? Going to be anywhere different? Can we join the race? No, we're joining the race. What I meant to say was, can we join before the race so that we can take part in the race? But no. And there's lap 4 anyway, and probably spend more time trying to wait for a new session. So in the end, I just kind of decided to be in this one, and we're just looking at the best rated player in this, and looking at online ranks. 30 races completed against my 9, 11 wins compared to my 4. That's what I saw there, and we're going to join in and watch the end of that race. And yeah, a bit disappointed that I couldn't race in Imola, because I really enjoy the circuit. A lot of people seem to run the default liveries. I wonder if that's because they can't be bothered. This guy here, not running the default liveries, running the same livery as me, just different colours, which seem to work quite... Is it? No, I think it's the same as mine. Yeah, it's the same, I think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just interesting to watch their lines, see their mistakes, see if we can capitalise on theirs when we do go racing with them. And yeah, Rainbow Halo, and yeah. I don't know why I've included all this. I don't even see a race, so it don't quite matter. But yeah, we do skip the podium though, so yeah, selective viewing, shall we say? And yeah, it's just showing us what we got in the previous race. 38% on safety rating A. We're going to go to Austria next for our final race, and yeah, if you want to see more of these, my team season 1 and season 2 are I know a lot of people have done them, but if you want to see other career modes and stuff like that, like I used to do on the 2020, just subscribe. There's a little bell there as well. Apparently you need to have it shaded in, else you won't be told that my video has been released, which nobody wants that. You always want to be told that the people that you like have released a video. So yeah, just click that little bell for me if you want to. You don't have to. You can dislike the video if you want. You can click off the video if you want. Anyway, end the quali and get P2. Not too bad with a 105.1. I've been doing so recently. I don't know, yesterday morning actually. But yeah, 105.181 is what is shown on the wheel. Be different here. 3 temps. I thought it was a bit closer. Yeah, just seemed to lose a bit in sector 3 and 2. A little marginally in sector 1 he gained, but it's not too much to make that much of a difference. And because I've got safety rating A, I don't need to worry about people taking me out. So we actually are going to try and fight for the victory here. But a 3/10 advantage to the guy in first. It's going to be a little bit difficult. But we'll try our best as always. And hopefully we can win the race. Maybe the guy that's watching, racing, is watching this right now. No. Anyway, comment in the comment section if you want. Anyway, turn 1, and we do round. Standard turn 1, take the middle line. Everyone just going wide at turn 1, and then that car looked like he joined off from turn 1, started from turn 1. Turn 2, get 3. No dive bombs, so looking all good. We almost lost the rear end there, as someone went wide at turn 3 in the rear view mirror. And looking to be quite a good race. Start for us so far. As just slowly starting to pull away from P1 as we head towards lap 2 now. See if we can go one better in positions, but yeah, we just seem to be dropping back as the car behind is closing in.
DRS now available.
We set us 106.2, about a second quicker than what we did, slower than what we did in quali. There's car behind us, now ahead of us, gets us into turn 3. We've got DRS though, so we're going to try and get the move in to turn 4. We get the move done, quite tight on the apex though, and we cut off the switchback quite nicely by getting a good run out at turn 4. And we've got to prepare for it once again on lap 4, see if he can go for a move. Going to turn 1, not close enough to do so. Going on to the final lap now.
This is your final lap of the race.
And looking towards the apex, and suddenly the car behind us spins. I have looked at the footage and replays. I'll leave it up to you though, but that's not my fault. Not alongside enough, quite desperate, and yeah, one of those people that always want to win. And yeah, just checking who it was I made contact with. Accidentally didn't realise I'd been recording for 4 hours, so it stopped. And yeah, it was red right hand that we made contact with. And yeah, so they finished 17.7 about pit stop behind us. Oh, music's on. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll leave you with the highlights of Saftey to find out for you to decide whether that was my fault or not. But you know, all the standard stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Bye.